Kelly from Kelly's Amigurumi, here today with another granny square pattern, this time in the shape of a flower. The pattern consists of 4 rounds. Round 1 in yellow will be worked inside a magic ring. Round 2 will form each of our petals. Round 3 will create the leaves of our pattern, and round 4 will help us create the shape into a granny square. The materials I used to create the pattern consisted of number 4 medium weight yarn in yellow, pink, and green, a number 5 millimeter crochet hook, a yarn needle, and scissors. I next will demonstrate the pattern's 4 rounds. The description below includes links to the pattern's downloads and timestamps to help you navigate through the pattern tutorial. Begin with a magic ring. Lay your left hand in front of you so your pinky is on the bottom and your thumb is on the top. Grab your yarn and bring your tail end in front of your left hand so the tail is by your pinky and your thumb can hold your working end still. Wrap your working end behind your left hand, under your left hand, and cross over your tail end, making a noticeable X. Our working end is now in the upper left strand. I'll create my magic ring by capturing the working end, sliding the hook underneath the upper right strand, grabbing the working end, and pulling through. Using my left hand to hold the yarn in place while I pull through. I'll then twist my hook towards me and chain 1 with the working end. I then can remove my left hand as I've created my sliding loop. Round 1 calls for 3 chain stitches, then 15 double crochets into the magic ring, creating essentially 16 stitches. You'll finish with a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Round 1, chain 3, (15 double crochets in the magic ring. For each double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, capturing both the tail and the loop of the ring. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Again, double crochet into the magic ring, yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. I'll show once more. Double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up a loop, meaning you go through the magic ring and the tail, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Repeat until you have 15 double crochets in your round. You'll finish round 1 with a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. You can pull your tail in and it should decrease the size of the hole at the start of your round. To find the top of the chain 3, I always can find the top of my stitches easier. So here's the top of the double crochet, and then I move 1 stitch over to find the chain 3. Slip stitching into the top of the chain 3, you'll find that you need to go under both the front and the back loop of the 3rd chain of your chain 3, then yarn over and pull through all loops. Once you've finished your round, you can cut your yarn. Leaving a few inches of tail. To fasten off, you can pull through the tail and begin to weave in the tail, going along the top of your stitches, starting with the chain 3. Round 2. We will make the flower's petals in round 2. Each flower will consist of a cluster of the following stitches: a starting chain 4, triple crochet, double triple crochet, triple crochet, and finishing chain 4 stitch. Round 2 begins by joining in the third chain of the chain 3. To join, you want to make a slip knot. You can create an X similar to what you did to make the magic ring. Go underneath the top right strand, grab a hold of the left strand, pull through, and then you'll pull on the tail and the working end away from your hook to create the slip knot. Once you create the slip knot, you should be able to pull on the working end to cinch it to your hook. Once you have your slip knot on your hook, you can identify the chain 3 by finding the stitch that doesn't look like the others. Here's the top of your last double crochet of round 1. Here's the slip knot, and then just to the side of the slip knot will be the top of the chain 3. You'll finish your join by inserting your hook into the top of your chain 3, yarning over, pulling through all loops. Round 2 will continue with 6 stitches into the top of the chain 3. Chain 4, triple crochet, yarning over twice, inserting our hook into the top of the chain 3, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Double triple crochet, yarning over 3 times, inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 4 times. Triple crochet, again yarning over twice, inserting our hook into the top of the chain 3, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Chaining 4, finishing our first petal by slip stitching into the top of the chain 3, inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling through all loops. We'll create subsequent petals by repeating the following steps: skipping a double crochet, slip stitching into the next double crochet by inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling through all loops, chaining 4, triple crochet by yarning over twice, inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Double triple crochet by yarning over 3 times, inserting our hook into the same stitch, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 4 times. Triple crochet by yarning over twice, inserting our hook into the same stitch, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. chaining 4, slip stitching into the same stitch by inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling through all loops. You can repeat the steps for the second petal 6 more times using the timestamps below. We'll finish round 2 by slip stitching into the top of the chain 3 from the previous round. Knowing that is the bottom of our first petal, we'll insert our hook into the top of the chain 3, yarn over, pull through all loops, and then we can cut our yarn, leaving a few inches of tail. Fasten off by pulling the new tail through and begin to weave in the loose ends. Round 3 begins by joining in the back loop of a skip stitch from round 1. Again, to join, we'll make a slip knot. Finding the back loop of a skip stitch by turning over the flower, and we will see that the skip stitch is our here in yellow. The back loop will be the one to the back. We'll insert our hook as instructed, then yarn over and pull through all loops, creating our slip stitch. Round 3 continues with our first petal. We'll chain 4, and work a triple crochet 2 together in that same stitch. To triple crochet 2 together, yarn over twice, insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 2 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 3 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over and pull through all loops. We'll repeat the following steps to make the subsequent leaves. Chaining 2, then triple crochet 3 together in the next skip stitch from round 1. Identifying the skip stitch by turning over our work and seeing the colors from round 1, and identifying the back loop as the loop in back. To triple crochet 3 together, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 2 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 3 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 4 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over and pull through all loops. You can repeat the steps for petal 2 6 more times using the timestamps below. We'll finish round 3 with a half double crochet into the top of the triple crochet 2 together. To half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the top of the triple crochet 2 together, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through all loops. Round 4 will turn our work into a granny square. We will crochet clusters of 4 double crochets along the sides, and we'll work 2 clusters of 3 triple crochets separated by a chain 2 at our corners. We will continue round 4 with the same color as round 3. To begin, we'll chain 3 and work 3 double crochets in the space created by the half double crochets. The half double crochet stands just to the left of where we are. To work a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the space, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Again, working 3 double crochets in the space created by the half double crochet. Chain 1. We'll then work the following stitches in the next chain 2 space. 3 triple crochets, chain 2, 3 triple crochets. Again, a triple crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 3 times. After 3 triple crochets, chain 2, then 3 more triple crochets in the same chain 2 space. Chain 1, and we've gotten to the final repeat pattern. We're gonna essentially create what we just did 3 more times, but the pattern is slightly different since we won't have a starting chain in our first cluster. Our repeat pattern consists of the following stitches: 4 double crochets in the next chain 2 space, double crocheting by yarning over, inserting our hook into the chain 2 space, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 2 times. Chaining 1, working the following stitches in the next chain 2 space, 3 triple crochets, 2 chains, 3 triple crochets. To triple crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 3 times. Chain 2, and another cluster of 3 triple crochets in that chain 2 space. chain 1. You can repeat the steps for the second side and corner 2 more times using the timestamp below. We'll finish round 4 and the pattern by slip stitching into the top of the chain 3 that started round 4, going through the front and back loops of the chain, yarning over, pulling through all loops, fastening off by cutting our yarn with a few inches of tail, pulling through, and weaving in the loose end. Thanks for watching the Flower Granny Square tutorial. Leave any questions or comments you have about the pattern below.